September 11th, 2001, a date etched in the collective memory of the world. It was a day of disbelief, a day of horror, a day where an ordinary Tuesday morning swiftly morphed into an epic, defining catastrophe. The foundations of our shared reality shook as 4 passenger planes, commandeered by 19 hijackers, shattered the peace of a nation and the world. The official narrative, as we have come to understand it, paints a picture of meticulously planned terror. American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175, departing from Boston, were seized mid-air and steered unflinchingly into the north and south towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. The images of those towers, once standing as proud symbols of power and prosperity engulfed in flames and smoke, remain hauntingly vivid. Meanwhile, American Airlines Flight 77, and taking off from Washington, D.C., was also hijacked and directed towards the Pentagon, the heart of American defense. It struck the western side of the building, causing a section of the structure to collapse and igniting a raging fire. Finally, United Airlines Flight 93, which departed from Newark, New Jersey, was believed to be destined for a high-profile target in Washington, D.C. The brave passengers on board, having learned of the other attacks, attempted to retake the aircraft, causing it to crash in a field in Pennsylvania, far from its intended target. These events triggered a wave of grief and shock, leading to an international manhunt for those responsible and sparking the war on terror. This is the narrative that has been intricately woven into the fabric of our history, a narrative that seemed clear-cut, an open and shut case of unimaginable terror. However, in the aftermath of the tragedy, a myriad of questions began to emerge, questions that challenged the official narrative, giving birth to numerous conspiracy theories, theories that continue to captivate, to intrigue, and to divide opinion. This is the official narrative, accepted by many, yet questioned by some. In the heart of New York City, 2 towers fell, but was it only due to the planes? Let's delve into the rabbit hole of the World Trade Center conspiracy theories. The most prominent theory, the controlled demolition theory, posits that the Twin Towers and Building 7 collapsed not because of the plane crashes, but due to well-planned, preset explosives. Proponents of this theory point to the speed and symmetry of the collapses, arguing that such a precise downfall could only be achieved through a controlled demolition. Then there's the theory of molten steel. Some theorists claim that the fires caused by the jet fuel could not have been hot enough to melt the steel frames of the buildings. They suggest that the presence of molten steel at ground zero indicates the use of explosives that could generate much higher temperatures. Another theory, often entwined with the aforementioned ones, is the allegation of foreknowledge. This theory asserts that certain individuals or organizations were aware of the impending attacks, but chose to remain silent. The unusual stock trading activity involving United and American Airlines just days before the attacks is often cited as evidence of this theory. And let's not forget the theory about Building 7, which fell hours after the Twin Towers, despite not being directly hit by a plane. Critics argue that the official explanation of fire-induced collapse is implausible, fueling speculation about a hidden agenda. It's crucial to note that these theories are widely disputed. Experts have provided extensive counter-arguments, highlighting inaccuracies and misinterpretations in the conspiracy theories. Yet, despite the robust rebuttals, these theories persist, finding new audiences and believers every day. Why? Well, conspiracy theories often thrive in the shadow of monumental world-changing events. They offer alternative narratives, filling the gaps left by questions and uncertainties. They allow some people to make sense of the tragedy, even if the theories themselves are steeped in skepticism and doubt. These theories, while widely disputed, continue to circulate, fueling skepticism and doubt. A Boeing 757 crashed into the Pentagon, or did it? This question has been the seed for a plethora of conspiracy theories surrounding the Pentagon attack on September 11, 2001. The official narrative tells us that American Airlines Flight 77, a Boeing 757, was hijacked and crashed into the Pentagon, causing a massive explosion and the subsequent collapse of a section of the building. Yet some theorists have questioned this account, pointing to what they believe are inconsistencies and anomalies in the evidence. One such theory suggests that it wasn't a plane that hit the Pentagon at all, but rather a missile. Proponents of this theory point to the relatively small hole in the Pentagon's facade and the apparent lack of large debris usually associated with plane crashes. They argue that a missile, not a commercial airliner, would cause such damage. Then there's the question of the missing camera footage. The Pentagon, one of the most surveilled buildings in the world, had its external cameras curiously devoid of clear footage, showing the moment of impact. The few frames that were released by the government do little to quell the suspicions, as they are blurry and inconclusive. Conspiracy theorists argue that if a plane did indeed crash into the Pentagon, there should be undeniable photographic or video evidence. The absence of substantial debris is another point of contention. Eyewitness accounts and photographs taken shortly after the attack show a distinct lack of large aircraft wreckage. Where are the seats, the luggage, the engines that are nearly indestructible? Theorists argue that a plane crash of this magnitude should have left more behind. These discrepancies have given birth to theories that challenge the accepted narrative. Whether they hold any truth is a subject of fierce debate. But what is clear is that the mystery surrounding the Pentagon attack continues to captivate and intrigue. As we delve deeper into the events of that fateful day, we must keep our minds open, our inquiries thorough, and our respect for the victims and their families paramount. United Flight 93, the flight that reportedly fought back, but was there more to the story? On the morning of September 11, 2001, United Flight 93 departed from Newark, New Jersey, bound for San Francisco, California. However, this flight would never reach its intended destination. Hijacked by 4 terrorists, it's believed that the passengers aboard this flight courageously fought back, leading to the plane's tragic crash in a Pennsylvania field, far from its intended target. However, over the years, alternative theories about what really happened to Flight 93 have emerged. One of the most prominent is the shoot-down theory. Supporters of this theory argue that the U.S. military, upon learning of the hijacking, made the difficult decision to shoot down the plane to prevent it from hitting a more populous area or a significant landmark. They point to debris found miles away from the crash site as evidence of an explosion caused by something more than just a crash. They also highlight the time delay between when the plane's transponder was turned off and when it crashed, suggesting that there was enough time for a military response. Another theory suggests a cover-up, with skeptics questioning the lack of aircraft debris at the crash site. They argue that the lack of large, identifiable pieces of the plane is inconsistent with a typical plane crash. Some even go as far as to say that Flight 93 was never in the field at all, and that the whole event was staged to fuel a war agenda. It's crucial, however, to approach these theories with a critical mind. They are, after all, theories, not proven facts. They exist in a realm where coincidences are seen as connections and anomalies as evidence. As we delve into these alternative narratives, we must remember the importance of relying on verified information and the value of critical thinking. The heroic narrative of Flight 93 is inspiring, but the alternative theories provoke further questions. Conspiracy theories, a fascinating and complex phenomenon of our society. They are like intricate puzzles, drawing us into their complex web, inviting us to question, to wonder, and to doubt the narratives we've been told. But why are they formed? What draws us to them? Conspiracy theories are often born from a desire for understanding, a need to make sense of events that seem incomprehensible. They provide alternate narratives, allowing us to question the official story, to challenge authority, and to seek truth for ourselves. They appeal to our innate curiosity, our thirst for knowledge, and our deep-seated skepticism of the world around us. However, the impact of these theories is not always positive. For families of victims, conspiracy theories can be a source of pain and confusion. They can reopen old wounds, casting a shadow of doubt and suspicion over the memory of their loved ones. It's a delicate balance between seeking truth and respecting the grief of those affected. Conspiracy theories also influence public perception, shaping our understanding of history and our perception of current events. they can sow seeds of distrust and fear, undermining our faith in institutions and each other. This can lead to division, conflict, and even violence, yet, despite their potential harm, conspiracy theories also serve a vital role in society. They encourage us to question, to think critically, and to challenge accepted truths. They remind us that not everything is as it appears, that there are often hidden layers beneath the surface. However, it's crucial to approach these theories with a discerning eye. Not all conspiracy theories are created equal, and it's important to differentiate between well-reasoned skepticism and unfounded speculation. Critical thinking, research, and a commitment to truth are essential when navigating the intricate world of conspiracy theories. In a world filled with misinformation, it is essential to question, to research, and to think critically. So next time you encounter a conspiracy theory, remember to question, to think, and to seek the truth. It's not just about uncovering secrets, it's about understanding our world and our place within it.